Welcome to Hustle System. My name is Mikhail and I help people master their mindset, build a better business, and help you live your life on your terms. In this video, we're going to be talking about the myth of overnight success and how you should view success so that you can actually attain it. Before we dig into the video, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've already subscribed, please click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more awesome videos like this one. Without further ado, let's dig in. So, mainstream media pushes out this narrative that all of a sudden somebody has, quote, made it. And yet all of the work and the struggle and the hardship that went into that moment actually gets brushed under the rug. So they always say, that guy was an overnight success. But from what I've seen with the success of the people in my network and even my own success, it really is, overnight success, but years in the making, right? That's the other phrase that is really, really commonly used. So how do you break out of this overnight success paradigm, and how do you rewire yourself if you're sitting there asking, when am I going to get my success? When is it coming? When am I going to get mine? I'm sitting here, I'm learning skills, I'm investing in myself. Why am I not there yet? Okay, so the first thing is accepting that you are right here, right now, exactly where you need to be. Okay, you're exactly where you need to be right here in this moment. And I've talked to a lot of really, really successful people, and they all have one thing in common, is none of them, not a single one, feels like they have arrived. They are always looking to learn. They are always looking to expand. They're always looking to grow and discover something new. And I really think that's a differentiator between someone who is truly successful and someone who just appears to be successful, or maybe they inherited their assets or what have you. So overcoming the overnight success myth starts with you understanding for yourself that you're never going to have that point. And that was a really tough one for me, is understanding this I've made it now and I can stop point. It doesn't exist. It's not a real destination, because you only have the now, you only have the right here. And success is a journey, and it is a point on the journey continuously. So what I mean by that is, right now you might be struggling to make your ends meet. Right now you might be going through something. Right now you might be learning but feeling like you're not quite getting the success that you're after. As soon as you accept that you are already successful, that is the moment that you start to break this paradigm down. Because going, when am I going to get it? Why don't I have it yet? Etc., etc., etc. As you're having that, you're moving away from that paradigm of actually having it, because you're acknowledging to yourself you don't have it yet. And there's a big difference between, quote, being successful and being perceived as successful. So this overnight success phenomenon it's actually really damaging, because it devalues consistent progress. And almost every single person that I've met that's hyper successful, doing really well, really happy in their life as well, I ask them, like, how did you do it? And they're like, there wasn't really like a moment. There was moments along the way that were kind of benchmarks, but it wasn't like a jump. It wasn't like you went out and won the lottery, right? There's a reason why lottery winners, by the vast majority, blow through all of that money and end up being either in debt or broke, or just end up squandering completely the tools and the assets that they've accumulated through that single event, because they haven't built the habits and processes. So rather than thinking, how can I get that overnight success? When is it going to come? I would ask yourself, what is the success that you're going to get today? What is the win that you're going to get today? Because success is really just accumulation of small wins, right? Look at any mainstream actor who's done well, right? Their success, their monumental success, is just they built the wins up to where the wins got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And at a certain point, the win was so big that people started paying attention to it and said, oh, there, he got the big win. But they're not seeing all these small wins that person had to take to get there, right? Instead of going out and drinking with the buddies, he might have studied on his script. Instead of going and partying, he might have gone and visualized the character. And that's what made that particular individual great. And the same applies to you in your business, right? Instead of instead of doing X, do Z, because I guarantee you there's somebody else in your industry that is doing it. So if you are out and you're having a good time, there's somebody else who's putting in work, who's looking at you, and they're going to pass you, right? Just like if you're in a race, they're going to pass you eventually. So get rid of this mainstream narrative like overnight success myth. It's utterly nonsense. Unwire your brain out of it and understand that not a single person is an overnight success. There's no such thing as an overnight success. There's only the work, because even people that say got very quote lucky by being quote discovered, right? As far as artists or people of that capacity are concerned, they still had to put in the work on the back end, right? If you're a rising star, take Justin Bieber, for example, he works very, very hard, very, very hard. Irrespective of what you think of the kid, he puts in work. He sticks to his principles. He is accumulating those small wins day in and day out. And that is what you have to do. Measurable progress in reasonable time. And I'm going to do a separate video about this. Measurable progress in reasonable time. Can you measure the progress that you made? Did you get a single win today? Did you get a single win today? And that is my challenge for you. Is what you're going to do right now is you're going to click the like button down below this video. And then right after that, what you're going to do is you're going to comment on what is your big win going to be today. And it could be a big win. It could be a small win. What is the win that you're going to get? It might be as small as, hey, I'm going to go for a walk around the park and really absorb where I am in my life and evaluate it. Or I'm going to go close this deal. Or I'm going to get that new client. Or I'm going to actually do the thing that I've been putting off for a long time, and I'm going to get that done. And society doesn't really glamorize that, but really success is just a culmination of doing those small wins, because while you're getting those wins, somebody else, they're watching TV and now they're a day behind. And then you do it another day and now they're 2 days behind. And then eventually they fall so far behind that they can't actually ever catch up. All you have to do is stay enough ahead and stay consistent with your performance. So if you haven't already, please comment down below, what is your win going to be for today? I'm going to share with you my win for today. My win for today is I'm going to create the majority of the content for the second week of my marketing mentoring program. This is a program that is absolutely bonkers, absolutely excellent. It's the decade of knowledge that I've learned from working with brands like Tai Lopez, Real Social Dynamics, Jumpcut Studios, and breaking down everything that I know as far as marketing and how to grow a business online, how to scale an existing business and take it online. And that's what I'm doing today. Is I'm really, really excited I finished writing the content, I'm putting it out there. And a lot of people say like, well, Mikhail, it's so cool, the mentoring program, like all these things that you have going on and these clients and these like famous people that you work with. And that's great, but you know what? It's really just a combination of a lot of these little wins. So that's my win for today, is I'm really, really excited to create that content. We're building unique funnels. If you haven't checked out the program, I'll include a link down below in the description. Highly recommend you check it out. And that's like, that's the shameless self-plug. So comment down below. What is your win for today? Share that win with everybody else who's watching this video and have them support you. Guys, if you see somebody's win down below that you think is a cool thing, pop them a comment, give them some love and support. So anyway, a really cool video. Just want you guys to understand that, because time and time again, I used to beat myself up and say, why am I not there? Why am I not there? Why am I not there? This person is the same age as me, yet they're more successful. They were given these things that I wasn't given. And I would push myself further and further and further down into victim mentality. And when I switched and said, you know what? No, success is a process. Success is steps in the process, and those small wins are your successes. That small win that you get today and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day, that's the real success. The real success is the discipline that you build, the habits that you build, the skills that you build during the process of accumulating those wins that then results in the perception of success to everybody else. So as always, this has been Mikhail with Hustle System. I help people master their mindset, build a better business, and help you live your life on your terms. Hopefully this helped you unplug from the mainstream narrative of the overnight success. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.